hardcore. But he was trying to put me through some endurance cycle shit, you know, make me tough, you know, like. But now, you know, me working at Caravan Trailers is pretty much almost the goddamn same, but not as bad though. So maybe he did make me tough, made me, you know, sure that endurance, you know, just like make me be a man, you know, man up sometimes, you know, take a little punch in the kidneys, take a little punch in the ribs or whatever, you know, learn to take some pain, you know. This is what it's like to be the son of a welder. Now look at, now I work in the welding department. I'm going to be just like my dad. He made a song called Smoke in My Chest, Spark in My Eye. Tell J.C. Reynolds I'm ready to lay down and die. I'll be right back. I got to take a piss. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell is wrong with my dad. I mean, I think Vietnam really messed him up. I mean, seriously. And I believe Jesus took my dad away because he was evil. Yeah. Jesus took my daddy away because he was evil. He took my grandpa away because he was evil too. I mean, a lot of evil went on in my life. A lot of it had to do with my dad. He never did nothing wrong with me sexually or nothing like that. But he never treated me as a son. He never called me son and I never called him dad. That's sad. So, when I have a child, I finally find a good, decent woman, I want my son to be proud of me or my daughter to be proud of me, saying that's my dad. That's my dad. Because I want them to know that if they ever have anything to ask me or anything to say to me or anything they want to tell me, don't ever be afraid to tell me anything, because I'm there for them, you know, because that's just the way I am. I want my kids to respect me. I want my kids to love me. I want my kids to be proud of me. I can see my kid going to school saying, hey, you gotta check out my dad. He's cool. He's awesome. He's got his YouTube channel, and we're actually doing pretty good in life. I can see a lot of people already saying that. Or I do. I see a lot of you people saying, I am going to be somebody. And a lot of my YouTubers say they're proud to be where they are right now. To say, I was with Carl when he only had a couple hundred. Now he's got a couple million. And all I gotta do is act naturally. Sorry for smacking, but if I had teeth, that wouldn't be happening. That's the first thing I want to get fixed. When I hit that 1,000,000 subscribers, I'm going to get me a nice set of teeth. Yeah. I'm sure for a couple $1,000, oh yeah, I'd give $3,000 for a nice set of teeth. If it costs more, I'll pay more. If I have to pay $3,000 or $4,000 to get my teeth fixed, I will pay $3,000 or $4,000. I'll pay $5,000 if I have to. Y'all don't know what it's like not to have teeth. I know a lot of people older than me that still have all their teeth. I mean, y'all just don't realize how lucky you are. Y'all didn't have a childhood that I did. I remember my sister going through a lot of pain in that. She had bad teeth. And I remember my dad saying, you better start brushing your teeth, boy, before you go through problems like your sister. Because I guess my sister didn't brush her teeth, I don't know. I never heard crying or moaning because of her teeth. I think I remember my dad taking her to an emergency hospital because of her teeth. I think I remember that. You know what? Hospitals don't take care of that. Dentist does. So if you go in the middle of the night to a hospital, emergency, there's nothing they can do about your teeth. Nothing. Huh. Imagine that, huh? Sure. I've done it already. I went to an emergency hospital because I had a bad toothache. And I took damn near 25 ibuprofen pills. You know what they did? They gave me some charcoal stuff to flush out my system and tell me that I could have died on an overdose. First thing they did was give me a shot of morphine. But they gave me a shot so big that it made me throw up. I was told not to drive though, but it was just me. You know, I'd drive myself to the hospital if I had to. Well, except for that time I wiped out on my four-wheeler. I had others take me to the hospital. Yeah, I was pretty messed up. But I did drive home. Had to. I had gravel in my hands, in my chest, in my stomach, in my face. My face was just ripped right open. People, I am not normal. My daddy made me a universal soldier. My dad made me a universal soldier. He put me through some training fucking program that y'all would not believe. He said he was gonna make me tough. He made me fucking tough. The shit I go through, the shit I pull, the shit I've done, cut my arm off with a chainsaw and talked with a half a pint of blood in my body. Talking kept me alive. Half a pint of blood. Well, it wasn't half a pint. They say you have 8 quarts. I had a half a quart, of blood. They had to pump 7.5 quarts of blood in me. So, I'm not normal. I'm telling you guys right now, I am not normal. I am Hungarian. Until they bleed me dry, I will keep stomping this ground. Yeah. I will keep stomping holes in this ground. I've been shot, I've been stabbed, I've been electrocuted, I've drowned it. Got hit in the head with a tree. I think I proved myself. Time after time after time. The electrocution, that was the top of all. So I've ever been electrocuted? I have. 750 volts. 750 volts. Underneath the popcorn truck, 15 years old, on the carnival. I was underneath the popcorn truck, trying to level it out with jacks, sitting in a puddle of water. My amp. Jenny. My aunt Jenny. Jenny Carney. In the popcorn truck, turned on the light switch. When she turned on the light switch, all the power went to me. Like that. There's nothing you can do. You can't scream, you can't holler, you can't move, you can't breathe, you can't see, you can't do nothing. Everything turned blue, turned red, and started turning black. I guess she was inside and like, why is the lights flickering? And she's tapping on the light bulb and trying to switch or whatever. And then, good thank to God, she shut the switch off when she walked out. Because when she shut the switch off, I went flying back, laying down on the ground, just fucking shaking. People come running up to me. They must have heard me going, you know. And they come running up to me. I'm laying down in the middle of the midway, shaking. And it's like one person said, pick him up and walk him around. And then another guy came over and he says, no, don't touch him, let him rest. I'm like, thank you. Just let me rest. Because if they would have tried to, that would have put me in shock for sure. If they were trying to force me up and walk me around, that would have really fucked me up. I would have died. I probably would have died. See, I'm not normal. Shit happens to me. But all I need is just a little bit of rest time. And I will be back stronger and more powerful than ever. Normally when I get hurt, 3 days, I'm right back. 3 days. 3 days of relaxation. I'm pumped up and ready to go. Like, damn, dude, you got hit by a train. And I get right back up in 3 days, and I'm walking around. I'm probably not walking like I used to, but limping and dragging ass. But you'll see me every day get a little better, a little stronger, a little faster, a little better, a little stronger, a little faster, and just, like, you know, hey, here I am. YouTube crowd, kiss, subscribe. See, my dad put me through this training program to make me like a universal soldier. I'm not a normal human being. I'm Hungarian. I didn't learn that until later on in life, what I was. And that's when I was 17. That's when me and my mom left my dad. Not knowing the fact that, finding out from his girlfriend that he was so pissed off that he told her that he wanted to jump in his car, come on, take me and my mom out to eat, take us out to the bar, get us drunk, take us out in the cornfield, kill us and chop us up in pieces and go back home. He was so pissed off that we left him. He didn't understand it. See, that's what I mean by my daddy was evil. He couldn't stand it being alone. It made him more loopy than he was before. He couldn't stand it that we were there. He couldn't stand it being alone. So he was really messed up. Vietnam messed my dad up, seriously. It did some shit to him that really messed him up because, you know, he seemed like he didn't want nothing touched. He didn't want nothing moved. He seemed like he just didn't want nothing changed. He wanted everything to stay the same. You know, he bitched at my mom for cooking because she made a mess. He bitched at me for taking a piss in the toilet because maybe I got a little bit on the seat. You know, it pissed him off. He wanted to chop my dick off so I'd stop peeing. What? Yeah. He come in there with a pair of pliers, says, let me rip that fucker off. You don't use it anyways. All you do is piss out of it. I didn't understand what he meant by that. Later on, when I got older, he told me I need to get me a girlfriend. That's what he told me. He told me I need to get me a girlfriend. Well, maybe if I lived a normal life. You know? We were in the worstest neighborhood ever. He told me to get a girlfriend. He said if I would get a girlfriend, he would pay for me. He said he'd pay $5, take me and her to the movies, and maybe to a dinner. I'm like, really? He said he would do that. He'd pay $5. $5? Well, I guess $5 was a lot. He wanted me to get a girlfriend. He said, I need to get a girlfriend. For one thing, Dad, I would not want to bring a girl into that kind of a life. No. That's probably why I was a virgin until I was 23. But I always, Girl next door, her name was Sheila. Yeah, she says, Jimmy, I love you. That was my first kiss, 13. Yep, Sheila, next door. So the truth comes out. Yeah. My first kiss was a black girl. Her name was Sheila. She said she loved me. Then we went down in the basement and some stuff happened in that. And she wanted to be on top and I wanted to be on top. And that was the first argument right there. And she says, you can help. And I'm like, how can I help when you're on top? And I said, just get off me. We're done, you know. And we got outside, and then she says, I better not get pregnant. I says, don't worry. You're not going to get pregnant because nothing happened. Right there. That was it. Bam. Woo-wee! She didn't love me no more. She hated me. Because I said nothing happened. Don't worry, you're not going to get pregnant because nothing happened. But later on, when I went home, I went to take a piss and there was blood in my underwear. So I don't know if she was on her period or I popped a cherry, I don't know. But I heard some smacking and popping or something down there. But I didn't know what was going on. I was a virgin. But I remember all that stuff my daddy told me when I was 23. When I got my first girlfriend. Yeah. From the Virgin Islands, Westfield, 23. She was 20. Yep. She was 20 and I was 23. That's when the magic happened. Then a year later, I got another one from the Virgin Islands, Maria. First was Lydia and then was Maria. Yeah. 2 women from the Virgin Islands. Imagine that. I was a stud. Yeah. When I was 23, 24. A year later, I got another one, Maria. She was 43, though. She was 43 and I was 24. Then I was 23 and she was 20. Yeah. So now y'all know. Well, my first kiss was 13. First experience with sex was 13. But I consider nothing happened because she wouldn't let me be on top. If I would have been on top, something seriously probably would have happened and maybe probably would have got her pregnant. So everything happens for a reason. She didn't want me to be on top. She was all flipping out like, why are your shit so big? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because I was Hungarian. I didn't know that. Why are your stuff so big? Why are your shit so big? Yeah. You know my junk? Why is my junk so big? Why is my junk so big? Yeah, if I would have knew, I would have told her, I'm Hungarian, baby. You were a Hungarian man. You didn't leave these little black boys alone and stick with me. She knew I was special. Oh, yeah, she knew I was special. I was the only white boy in the neighborhood. Yeah, right, I was special. I was the only one. Sheila. Yep. I remember kids saying, you had sex with Sheila in the basement. We seen you. I didn't do nothing. I didn't have no sex with Sheila. They go, bullshit, we saw you. We saw you in the windows. I don't think they saw nothing because we were in a secret room and she knew what she was doing because we was kissing. It took me a long time, about 45 minutes before I kissed her. But she knew exactly what she must have done it before, because she had pulled me down in the basement and that, and got me in this one room. But we got in this one room, and she reached out through the wall. There was a hole in the wall. She reached out, and there was a board that you flip over to lock that door. Well, she stuck her hole through the wall, flipped over that board, and locked it. So when the kids come running down looking for us, well, they're not in there because that door is locked. So they ran through the whole basement, then ran all back out looking for us. I was hiding, she was hiding. And once it got quiet and that, then she goes, "You scared?" I'm going, "Yeah, I'm scared." She put her hand on my heart and says, "You are scared." I said, "Damn right, I'm scared." They come running down like Apache Indians. They wanted to catch us kissing. But I was a big boy. 13, I was weightlifting and shit. I was a big boy, big strong boy. Tall, I guess. She was a little shorter than me. And I remember this very clear. They said you'll never forget your first kiss. But she had a stand on a gallon paint can. Am I still recording? Yeah, it looks like it. She stood on a gallon paint can. You know, paint cans, little gallon size. She had to stand on that, so she had to been tiny because she got both feet on that paint can and was able to be eye to eye to me. So, imagine that, eh? So that's good 6 inches. I was 6 inches taller than her. So she must have been 5 foot. Or 5'1". I was 5'7", so she probably been 5'2". She must have been 5'2", and I was 5'7". I think I'm 5'8". It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I said I'm sorry. And all these things I do remember, where I cannot blame it on my father. But my father did tell me I should get that. Like, "Dad, stop." You know? He goes, "Hey, you should get that." He was looking out the window and saw her and seeing her, you know, and he says, I should get that. I'm thinking to myself, Dad already had that. She became psycho on me because I said nothing.